what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you again. This is an update about a story that I did a couple of months ago about a gentleman who was going to an outing with his friends where he was harassed and almost lynched. This is an update to that story. And we're going to get into it. And just like all the other stories that I do, this is allegedly. So keep that in mind, okay? And this story is by the Westside Gazette. And it says, Judge blocks man from opening GoFundMe to raise money after staging his own lynching. The article is by Ryan Steele. And it starts off by saying, last week an Indiana judge ordered that a black man be slapped with criminal charges in connection with a July 2020 racially motivated attack at Lake Monroe. The judge further ordered that the black man who was supposedly the victim in an attack no longer be represented by a public defender. In August, a special prosecutor accused Verix Brooker, age 38, with battery causing moderate physical injury as well as a felony and misdemeanor criminal trespass. Earlier this month, Johnson County Superior Court Judge Lance Hammer granted the Monroe County Public Counsel's Office plea to deny Booker a public defender. The July 4th, 2020, which was filmed and widely circulated on social media, was characterized as an altercation involving Booker and several others. After a verbal confrontation near Lake Monroe, many people surrounded Booker, apparently attempting to tie him to a tree. Following the viral incident, Booker raised more than $36,000 in donations through the GoFundMe. He's now facing prosecution in Monroe Circuit Court after Booker stated during a hearing that he was jobless and had less than $500 in funds. Hammer granted Booker a public defender to represent him in October. To acquire a public defender in Indiana, a person must tell the judge that he or she cannot afford to retain an attorney and supply the court with details about his or her financial position, according to a state-run website. In the days following the incident, a friend of Booker's, Ashley Cranner, launched the account. The intention of the campaign is to raise funds to allow Vernox to address his needs as he recovers. Cranner said, she stated that Booker will require the funds for medical expenses, legal bills, and counseling to deal with being assaulted, being black in America. Booker was at the lake with his friends, his pals, on the day of the incident when another party approached and claimed that they were on private land. Booker stated that he and his buddies continued on their route, but later encountered other members of the group. Members in the group used ATVs to block entry points, and the situation escalated when some of the men began screaming "white power," according to Booker. He and his friends were allegedly attempting to flee when he was accosted by two individuals. Booker claimed he was carried towards a tree and pushed against it while the men cried, "Get a noose," many times. Booker is now left with the option of asking the court to reconsider his denial of a public defender, hire his own attorney, or represent himself. Yeah. So that is it. As far as the story goes, like I said, this was an update. I did post a video where judging by the video from what I've seen, and it did go viral, These people were definitely trying to harm this man, to the fact that they have accused this man of staging his own lynching. They didn't provide any details, but I will be looking into this and other news articles to find out exactly how they came to this conclusion and what their proof is. If in fact that statement is false, then he's going to have a much bigger a much bigger legal fight on his hands. One on one side, for if it was hypothetically staged, he can be sued. However, on the other hand of the coin, if they are just saying this and this is no evidence provided, there's no sufficient evidence to prove that he was associated with these group of people that accosted him at this beach, and whatever the case is, then it turns in his favor and he should have representation and he should rightfully sue the people. I'm assuming, like I said, everything in here that I'm saying in about this article is alleged. I'm not familiar with this news outlet, so this is why I'm saying allegedly. But as always with any of my other stories, when updates come up, I will inform you in a video of how it's going. But man, this is crazy. I mean, why would you stage yourself wanting to be tied to a tree? People yelling racial slurs, white power, and things like that. But then again, you know, everybody ain't wrapped too tight. You know, I mean, it's hypothetically, allegedly, people out here that are willing to do anything to go viral. As we have definitely seen, starting from 2019 till now, like, people will definitely do the most to just get their name out there, have sympathy, get money. It is what it is. But allegedly, this man is still innocent until proven guilty. I hope that everything works out for him. I hope that he's able to prove his case. And, you know, if he's found to be in the right and can prove it, I hope that he takes every necessary step to essentially hold the people responsible for doing what they did and the accusations that was levied against him, because he could possibly say it was defamation. But with that being said, please drop down in the comments. As always, let me know how you feel about this. Let me know, you know, your opinion on this. Do you care? Do you not care? If you have any other news articles that shows a different side or goes into details, please let me know. You can always drop it down in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. If you have not already subscribed, please go and check out my content. And if it's something that you like, you can always subscribe, like, and share. But with that, I hope each and every one of you enjoy your weekend. I hope you create happy memories, as I tend to do this weekend. So, with that being said, you guys, I'll get with you in the next video.
No matter what you hear about somebody, always take the time to get to know that person first. Because people be out here lying for no reason. For real, for real.